That indeed is a beautiful story that showcases that there is always hope in the society. What a beautiful story of Padam and Sunita. At this moment, I would like to acknowledge a few people behind the making of the film. We presented to you a beautiful film. I myself, being of a production background, I've made numerous films and videos of such themes. So it was indeed beautiful to see the landscape and how it's established and the story of how it goes well into the story of Lomjung, and then we go into Sunita's homes. It was captured beautifully. So at this moment, we would like to put him on screen. The filmmaker, Clive Thomas, is on screen right now. Thank you very much for beautifully portraying the life of Sunita, because these days it's the digital world, and seeing films like this enrich us, and we get to know, even though we are not able to go to the rural areas, films like this, take us there, and it's a beautifully said story. So thank you very much, Clive, for joining us in Zoom, and it's a privilege to have you on the screen. We all here really appreciate the hard work that you've put behind bringing the reality on screen. Thank you very much. Also, I'd like to ask Alisha ji, Santosh ji, wherever you are, to stand. We'd like to acknowledge you and your work. Thank you very much. Also, Dr. Niranjan, wherever you are, Dr. Niranjan. So we'd like to thank Alisha ji, Santosh ji, and Dr. Niranjan for your efforts directly in the community and for making this story so well. So telling us the story of Sunita. Thank you very much. Also, especially our sincere thanks and lots of love from Kathmandu goes out to Sunita and Padam. And a great round of applause for Sunita and Padam, especially for Padam, I think, because he's been the primary caregiver there. So Sunita is not able to travel to Kathmandu. We all know the reasons are obvious. And Padam is not able to come to Kathmandu as well, because we know the reason. But a sincere thank you and much love to both of them for generously sharing the story with us. To tell a story as a filmmaker myself, it's really difficult to get the right words, to effectively communicate what they are going through. It's not easy. So thank you all so much for bringing this film together. And with such examples, we now get a clearer picture of what's going on and what the message of the Sunita project. So thank you very much for making this film so wonderful, and thank you to all those who are involved, all the post-production. I know the audio is super good. The audio team, I'd like to thank you. It's really nice. So thank you very much for bringing this alive. So at this moment, may I call upon the Executive Director of INF Nepal, Krishna Bahadur Adhikari, the Chair of the conference, also to deliver some remarks and a vote of thanks for this first session for today.
Thank you, Maima. Very good morning to you all. Your Excellency, the CEO of EMMS International, Kathy Redcliffe. We're very glad to have Kathy with us. Distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends. It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you today to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your valuable presence and participation. On behalf of INF Nepal, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to His Excellency Rav Fen, British Ambassador to Nepal, for gracing us with your presence despite your demanding schedule. Your presence here is not only an encouragement to us, but also a reflection of the long-standing and meaningful relationship between INF Nepal and the United Kingdom. I have put official invitation to His Excellency to visit INF Green Pasture hospitals, so we'll have a wonderful opportunity to have him there and show our team and show some of the facilities the work that Sunita Project has contributed to. And he has kindly agreed to that. Thank you. At the heart of this conference has been the Sunita Project, an initiative made possible through the collaboration between INF Nepal and EMMS International, a Scottish health development charity with generous support from the UK Aid match funding. This initiative has played a crucial role in developing a sustainable model for primary palliative care in rural Nepal. We are deeply grateful for the generous support of EMMS International and the UK Aid Match Fund, whose contribution have been instrumental in expanding and strengthening palliative care service in Nepal. Your Excellency, your presence here today highlights the shared commitment of the UK and Nepal to advancing health care for the most vulnerable. It highlights the power of collaboration in ensuring that even the most remote and resource-limited communities have access to quality palliative care. The dedication demonstrated by our international partners and stakeholders today reaffirms our collective responsibility to stand together so that no one is left behind. The history of INF's work in Nepal is about a labor of love towards the people of Nepal. Established in 1952, INF has been serving the people of Nepal through health development initiative, improving the quality of life of individuals and communities for over 70 years. However, this journey began even earlier with a vision that took shape in the 1930s, led by pioneers Dr. Lily O'Hanlon from England and Hilda Steele from Ireland. These remarkable women prepared for years, waiting patiently until Nepal opened its border in 1952. They walked into Pokhara with a small team and established the first hospital in Western Nepal, the Saining Hospital. This small beginning laid the foundation for what INF would become today, an organization committed to holistic care and community transformation. The legacy of our founders, who came from England and Ireland, reflects the deep and enduring ties between INF and the United Kingdom. Their faith, commitment, and compassion set in motion a movement that continues to bring hope and healing to thousands of lives. As we gather here today, it is fitting to acknowledge that the spirit of partnership that began with them continues to thrive and is strengthened by the commitment and support of organizations and individuals from the UK. This conference marks a significant step toward making palliative care more accessible at the community level. It brings together healthcare professionals, policymakers, researchers, and key stakeholders to collaborate on ensuring equitable palliative care a reality in Nepal's rural communities. We thank our partner EMMS International and people of United Kingdom, UK Aid Match Fund for this partnership and collaboration. We really thank you. The future holds much hope and promise for INF Nepal, and we are confident in continuing to reach out to the vulnerable communities and serve in the best possible way while bringing the INF vision to reality. I once again express my deepest gratitude to Your Excellency, Rafen, for your invaluable presence and for reaffirming the UK's commitment to the well-being of the people of Nepal. To all our partners, supporters, and friends, thank you for walking this journey with us. Together, we can ensure that compassionate quality healthcare reaches those who need it the most. We have had wonderful beginning of this conference yesterday, and we are very, very moving starting this morning also. We could see those tears on Dr. Raj's eyes. Those tears tells more stories than what Dr. Rajesh presented on the screen. We are so thankful for this type of people who are committed and dedicated to bring the hope to the life of individuals. I hope that today we will have even more productive and useful conversations and presentations, and we'll leave the conference with more learnings and with more stories to take with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Executive Director of INF Nepal, Krishna Bahadur Adhikari sir, for your vote of thanks and your remarks.